Hi, I'm Larry Scogan, Interim Chancellor of the North Dakota University System. Today we'll talk about three big events that impact all of us: the selection of a new Chancellor, the closing of the 64th Legislative Assembly, and upcoming commencement. First, thank you for the support you've given me during the past 2 years. This will be my last video as your Interim Chancellor. It has been my distinct honor to have served higher education in North Dakota in this capacity. On July 1, I will return to my former role as President of Bismarck State College. I've enjoyed working with all of you, but I am really looking forward to being back with the students, faculty, and staff at the beautiful BSC campus. Last week, after an exhaustive search that culminated in the interviews of 3 outstanding finalists, the board voted unanimously to appoint Dr. Mark Hagerott as your next Chancellor. Dr. Hagerott has held several academic leadership positions, including most recently as the Deputy Director of the Naval Academy's Center for Cybersecurity Studies. He is a Rhodes Scholar and White House Fellow, as well as a successful Navy leader. And he's coming home. Dr. Hagerott grew up on a farm outside of Mandan. He will be bringing his history and experience to lead the North Dakota University system into the future. It's an exciting time for all of us, especially students and all of you who have devoted yourselves to a career in higher education. After the special meeting to name our new Chancellor concluded, the board convened its regular meeting. Kathleen Nessett was elected Chair, and Don Morton was elected Vice Chair effective July 1. Both have been on the board since 2012. Kathy is President of Nessett Consulting, a well site geological services business in Tioga, while Don oversees Microsoft's Fargo operations. Carrie Reichert will continue as Board Secretary. She is Vice President of People Services at NISC in Mandan. The board heard a short wrap-up of the 64th Legislative Assembly and dealt with one outcome of the session, which was a change in how legal and audit services will be provided to the university system going forward. The legislature provided increased funding for needs-based and merit-based student aid, campus security, IT security, and analytics that will support student success. It also provided funding for open education resources that help keep students' textbooks costs down and set a 2.5% tuition cap per year during the next biennium. The legislature funded some of the high-priority capital improvement projects we requested and moved 2 others under a provision that will be triggered if state revenues come in higher than currently forecast. At the May 14 board meeting, there will be more in-depth discussion of the legislation and approval of our budgets for the upcoming fiscal year. In June, the board will hold an in-depth strategic planning session to review and analyze any impact on its 2015-2020 plan, the NDUS EDGE, and focus on the future. This certainly feels like a time of bittersweet endings that have led us to exciting new beginnings. The Chancellor's search, the legislative session, new board leadership, and last but definitely not least, commencement. Our graduates will now be able to live the dream we all have for them. They are daring to be great because you have helped provide them with a high-quality education, enabling them to reach their highest potential. Our board members will be attending commencement ceremonies at each institution. Each college, each university is a member of the NDUS family and team. As always, I am remarkably grateful for all that you do for our students throughout higher education in North Dakota. They are the hope for our future and the reason we come to work every day. Your knowledge and dedication make it all possible. Once again, I thank you for your support during the last 2 years. We may have not always made the right decisions, but I assure you we have always had the right motivation, and that is the betterment of educational opportunities throughout the North Dakota University system. Thanks to all of you for supporting me in that goal, and I know you will do the same for my successor. Enjoy your commencement celebrations and have a wonderful summer.